And good afternoon, everyone. This is Patrick, and welcome back to Underdog Dueling, where we take a look at hidden gems and archetypes that people might be sleeping on and compare their relevance to today's meta. As per request, I actually have with you guys test hands for the Nephthys deck. So this deck is actually kind of a lot of fun. It's a little bit reactive, and it really all depends on your opening hand. So it can do pretty well going first if you want to try and set up your graveyard or your link monster, or go second and try and do some board breaking. But otherwise, as usual, like I did with the Dream Mirror test hands, we're just going to shuffle the deck, do a few test hands, and maybe play out a turn or two and see what we can do. As always, if you want to see more, please remember to like and subscribe, and follow me on Twitter at Soren's Lair. Alright, and we have our extra deck here. We'll have our extra deck right here, and we have our deck right here. So go and give this a quick shuffle, but first, these are my new Charmer sleeves that came in. If you guys are interested in them, I can go ahead and link in the description, though the shipping can get a little pricey, but I have this and Lena the Light Charmer, and I do plan on getting the other ones here soon. But until then, let's go ahead and shuffle this deck up a little. Let's start off with our first hand. We're starting off with 1 Defender of Nephthys, 1 Preparation of Rites, 1 Dark Ruler No More, 1 Conductor of Nephthys, 2 Conductors of Nephthys. Wow, yeah, this is not a good hand at all for going first. Really, all we could, in theory, do is normal summon out Defender, and then destroy this to summon out to the field, and then maybe be able to search out a ritual monster, but you can't really do anything unless you can search out the spell. Now, if this was going second, we would have Disciple, which allows you to add a Nephthys monster from deck to hand, which does if you're going second, you do have a couple of options. You can go ahead and activate Preparation to grab potentially another like Devotee, but what you can do is summon out Defender, destroy a card and destroy Conductor, and then bring out Disciple, and then from there you can go into either go and add another monster, or go ahead and link these two out. For Nephthys, the Sacred Preserver, your link 2. Nephthys makes it to where using 2 Nephthys monsters during the main phase, you can add a Wing Beast from your deck to your hand, any Wing Beast, and then you can add 1 ritual spell, or you can destroy 1 Nephthys monster this card points to special summon a Nephthys with a different name. Otherwise, this is kind of a dead hand, even going second. You can go ahead and Dark Ruler No More and potentially attack with Defender, but otherwise you are not getting very far. So let's go ahead and try this again. Again, and this deck will evolve probably a little bit more. I might lean more into a 50-50 Fire King Nephthys build and you add in more of the Fire Kings and support. Or I might go back to the Incantation engine like I was using prior. But let's see what we can get. Rebirth of Nephthys, Devotee of Nephthys, Sacred Phoenix, and a Defender of Nephthys. Okay, this is definitely an interesting one. So at this point, what you can go ahead and do, you do have some plays. So what you could go ahead and do is normal summon Defender of Nephthys, use the effect to pop Sacred Phoenix, so that way during your next standby phase, it can come back and take out your opponent's back row. And then, or wait, actually, nope, you can't. Nope, you can't even use that because you have to special summon a level 4 from your hand. Taking that back, we can go ahead and activate Rebirth of Nephthys, send Defender to bring out Devotee, and then Devotee's effect allows you to special summon, you can choose to special summon a Nephthys monster from your deck, but it is destroyed, but Devotee is destroyed during the end phase. So after this, we can summon out really almost anything, and at this point, since we do have another monster in hand, what we can go ahead and do is send out another Disciple of Nephthys. And then at this point, what we can do is we can either destroy our Sacred Phoenix to go ahead and grab another ritual monster like Conductor, go ahead and destroy. We'll go ahead and add Conductor to the hand, and then go ahead and activate another Rebirth to pitch one of these actually. Bring out Conductor, and then you can use the effect to summon out either another Devotee, even though you can't get the effect, or just go straight into Cerulean Sacred Phoenix. And at this point, what you can go ahead and do is, since this is your first turn, you can just link all 3 of these out, especially if you don't have much in the way of other cards, and then you can go ahead into your Nephthys Sacred Flame, which at this point, because we used 3 link monsters, or 3 ritual monsters for its link summon, it can't be destroyed by battle, can't be destroyed by card effects, and it can't be targeted with card effects, and it gains a total of 2400 attack, bringing it up to a very respectable 4800 that is immune to almost everything. And you can pretty much end just on this. You can end on this card and usually be pretty good to go. Like I said, it all depends on really what you want to do. If you're going first, you want to try and get your link monster out as soon as you can. And at that point, you can just pass turn to your opponent, have them go through your plays and see if they can't get over your monster. It can't be targeted or destroyed, and it can't be destroyed by battle, so it does give you a good deal of protection. But let's go ahead and do one more test hand. We got Onslaught of the Fire Kings, Garunix, Pre-Prep, Mariamne, and a Sacred Phoenix. It's actually not too bad. Now, this is a good going second if your opponent controls monsters and you control nothing, to where you can summon out a monster, do its thing, and then destroy it. So something like Garunix from your deck, I believe. Yeah. From your deck, its effects are negated and it's destroyed at the end of the turn, in which point you can revive it on your opponent's turn to nuke their board. Which, if we were to do that going second, not bad, not bad. But for this one, we do have a couple of options. If we were going second, what we could do is really just more of the same. Summon out this, bring out like Garunix, and then go about your plays as normal. But if we are only going first, we can go ahead and activate pre-prep, so long as it doesn't get ashed or anything, or ash or drolled. And so at this point, what you can do is go ahead and add, you do have to add one that's specifically listed in the name, so you can go ahead, so what you would do is add Devotee of Nephthys, and then a ritual spell, Rebirth, what you could do to get another one. And then so what you do, simply activate Rebirth, and you can go ahead and pitch anything. Since we don't really have much of anything, you can go ahead and send Mariamne to bring out Devotee's effect to bring out any Nephthys monster. And what you could do is bring out, say, Defender, for example. Or you can go ahead and get Disciple. Grab Disciple, use Disciple's effect to destroy, specifically Garunix, so you can trigger its effect on your turn. And then what you can just do is link these 2 out for Sacred Preserver. Then use the effect to add a level 8 Wing Beast from your deck to your hand. And at this point, you can just go ahead and grab what you need. Specifically level 8, you grab Cerulean and add back your Rebirth. And then from here, you can go ahead and just activate, Rebirth. Again, pitch Sacred Phoenix, and then go into Cerulean Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys, and then let's see, destroy 1 Nephthys card. This card points in, special summon a Nephthys monster from your graveyard. Okay. So let's see, does this come back during my next standby phase? Okay. So what you could do is potentially use its effect, pop this to bring back really any of them. But otherwise, you kind of sit on this. Nephthys is a kind of a sitting duck, but this is a 3k body that you can at least do something with. Now you could go into the link 3, but you'd only get the one monster. If you're going second, you more or less kind of do the same thing with Onslaught, and then try and get more ritual monsters on the field, so that way you can go into your link 3 and hopefully get at least at a minimum some battle and card effect immunity. But this should just give you a general idea of how the deck works. Let me know in the comments what you think would be a good ratio as far as adding in either more Fire Kings or more incantations. But otherwise, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and look forward to more test hands coming out and deck profiles at a later date. Until then, signing out.